All right, you guys, good afternoon. I'm Trisha Turner. This is Rise and Thrive coming to you live every Monday at 12 p.m. ish Central Time. The purpose of the podcast, of course, is always to bring you positivity based on the four pillars that are most important in my life, which are faith, family, finances, and fitness. Today, we're kind of going to roll a little bit of all of that in, except for fitness, probably is not going to roll into this. We could spin it a little bit that way. I've got several of my friends on here, maybe a couple more going to jump on as we go. But we are going to talk about the Thanksgiving giveaway because Thanksgiving is right around the corner, crazily. And there's a lot of people in the world that are going through hard times. And we in the real estate community, which is what we are all in, love to give back and we love to help. And common denominator in all of it is that we are with Realty of America. And that's how we're all affiliated with each other. If you don't know about Realty of America, that's a whole nother episode. But Eddie Garcia is the founder of our company. He is the founder and owner of Realty of Chicago, which is where it all began. And he had this vision of giving back and feeding the hungry and helping people on Thanksgiving and trying to see how many families he could feed on Thanksgiving. Well, fast forward, Realty of Chicago closed and became Realty of America. Mark Demas came in as the president, and together they built Realty of America with some founding partners as well. We all learned about it about a year or so ago, and we're all jumping in like, yes, we want to be part of that. We all are in the Houston area. And so now the vision isn't just Realty of Chicago doing a turkey giveaway, it's Realty of America helping as many families nationwide as we possibly can. So we are in the final stages of prepping for it because it's coming up. We're literally a week away. It is next Monday. So we have got some of our partners here on the podcast today. We're in different parts of Houston talking about what we're doing. Paul, let's talk first about where we are, who we're targeting, and why we're doing this. Come on, Paul. Paul, you're muted.
Yep. I was trying to make a joke and be funny, but that didn't work out so well. Anyways, so we are in the West Houston area, like your Katy, Fulshire, Richmond. We partnered with Family Hope nonprofit. We have a total of 500 families that are going to come out to receive Thanksgiving turkey and dinner from us at what's the name of that church, Trish?
Riverbend Baptist Church.
Riverbend Baptist Church. So right now, we have 500 hungry families and we need 500 turkeys. So we're reaching out and looking for you folks out there that have a heart, that are caring and have the ability to provide for another family. So at minimum, we're asking for at least $20 to help feed one family. You can give as little as much as you want. Just help us make sure that these families have a Thanksgiving dinner.
For sure. And you guys went some clarity on the Thanksgiving thing because I've had people reach out and ask like, "Oh, are you serving that day?" Because we are doing it at Riverbend Baptist Church from 4 to 6 p.m. It's like, no, do not come. It's not open to the public. Like, come as you are and expect a dinner. We have a list of 500 families that are registered. And so those are the 500 people that we will be giving an uncooked turkey to and the fixings and hopefully dessert too, that they'll be able to take home to their families. So that's the purpose of all of it. And we are short turkeys for sure. And that is our main focus right now. So if you want to find a way to give us 100 turkeys, we would love that. Or if you want to donate financially so that we can go buy more turkeys, we would love that too. Daisy, tell everybody where you are in the Houston world and why you're doing this and what it means to you.
Yes, absolutely. So I am so excited about this. This is our second time hosting this event here in Houston. Last year, we launched in Chicago. We had about 2 weeks to plan this, and so we got with our partners and we were able to execute. Mark Demas was here handing out TVs on the side of the road, I mean, so it was quite a vision. I mean, at the end of the day, this meets a real need for families, who are struggling during the holidays. You guys, food scarcity is real. Especially, I mean, we see the economy, we see the market, and so this just kind of takes, the pressure off of households that are being stretched thin right now. So we are here hosting a giveaway next Monday, starting at 5:30 p.m. Realty of America. We're going to be here on the north side at the Trenton Place Apartments, 13011 Northborough Drive in Houston, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. We are partnering with Power of Love Church. They have a phenomenal outreach program, and so our goal is to be able to feed a few hundred families this holiday. I know we've got right now about 200 turkeys that are reserved, but we're also going to be giving away, gift cards, where people can go to their grocer and purchase a meal. We'll be giving out, roasters, air fryers, electronics, pies. We're really, trying to help as many people as we can. We're looking for the same thing. We are looking for, donations. Although the outreach through the church does have, a small budget to put this on, it takes a lot of heart and it takes a lot of hands to make this possible. So same thing, we are asking, $20 donations, $30 donations, whatever you can donate will definitely help, any family in need. And I'm so excited, because, we've got 3 locations through Realty of America that are hosting giveaways, Thanksgiving, and what better way, to able to provide an impact, make an impact, in so many lives. We're trying to feed, 1,000 families between all 3 locations this year. So let's make it happen. I'm putting the pressure on everyone, but so yeah, I'm really, really excited about this.
And Daisy, you did it last year. We were not able to participate last year because we had literally were just onboarding and getting all of our things to get onboarded with Realty of America. So we didn't get to be part of that. You, again, like you said, you had 2 weeks to prepare for it, and that was it. What kind of experience was it? What did you see, Daisy?
It was a very humbling experience. This is kind of where it showed me the leadership that Realty of America had. I mean, this is built on service, on generosity, and on doing the right thing and on helping those. We're not giving away anything that says, hey, this was donated by Realty of America. This is just agents that are truly serving, giving with their heart. Because at the end of the day, I mean, our, president, our CEO, come from very humble beginnings. And that's what they, definitely emphasize, is being able to create that culture where, we're in action. We don't just say it, we do it. We value service, we value leadership and community involvement. And that's all this is about.
I love that. I think so many people just get in the habit, and not anything bad about it, but I think people get in the habit of not seeing what happens in the real world outside of their world. And a lot of people don't struggle and they don't have to go look for turkey and they don't have to go look for Thanksgiving dinner, but there's a lot of people that do. And I think when you open your eyes to see how many families are really in need, it's very sad, actually. Yeah. And I think if we can, like you said, make this a huge event and everyone come together, think of the lives that we can touch and the kids that can have a nice Thanksgiving and the moms that can cook something that maybe they wouldn't have originally to cook. It's super beautiful. Jackie and Bianca, tell us a little bit about where you guys are going to be overseeing. What can we expect? Give us the address, the times, all of that stuff.
Yes, well, my name is Jackie. With Noble Era Realty, powered by Roa Houston Central.
I'm Bianca. But we just wanted to thank you first, Trisha, for having us on here.
Definitely. Thank you. We really, really appreciate it. So we're very excited. This is our first year. Here hosting it with 2 other companies, 2 other realty companies here in Pasadena. We're super excited. We do have about 250 turkeys that we will be giving away here off of the Fairmount location at Memorial Baptist around the time
4 to 6.
from 4 to 6 on November
24th.
24th. And we're super excited to help our community, give our community back. I am born and raised in Pasadena, over here on the east side, all of us, and on this side. So it's exciting for us that we're giving back to this community. Our community gives us back, and we love to give back to us. And we're able to come together and have this. And definitely our sponsors that helped us, come up with some turkeys. But again, we're also asking as a community to come together and also help us feed these families, because they do so much for us, and we love to give back, and help all these families, especially on Thanksgiving. It's about family and coming together.
For sure.
Do you know, Bianca and Jackie, if you guys are going to be doing just kind of like a drive-through where they'll come and pick up supplies, or will it be an event where they can come and hang out?
No, it's just going to be a drive-by. They're going to stay in their cars. They'll just first come, first serve the first 250 turkeys, and then we're going to give them sides and all that good stuff. So they don't even have to get out of their car. So you just come, we'll hand you the bag and wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and you're good to go.
Love
It's
it.
an easy
Daisy,
going.
how about you in your location?
Yeah, ours is going to be set up, at this apartment complex. So we are going to have some activities, that we'll be doing there as well. Some praise, some games, and, just trying to make it, a fun-filled event. And that was one thing that, I remember Eddie Garcia saying is he remembers, going to these places when he was younger, where they were giving out meals, giving out toys. And he said, I just remember, they had games and they had, activities going on. So I didn't know what was actually happening. And so that's, what we want to do. We just, this might be the only enjoyment some people get. And so we would definitely like to create an environment where it's safe, where they feel welcome, and where they know that we're here to support them. But yeah, like with, Bianca and Jackie, a big special shout out, to, Vladimir, Luis Garcia, Maria, Joel, Jessica, same thing, leading it over there on the Pasadena side, because they personally, put in so much work to make this event possible. And that kind of heart and that kind of generosity is definitely, what Realty of America is about. You, Paul, definitely, so many hands, that are coming together to put these events on. And, the partnerships that we create with this, because we know that we could definitely, do this ourselves. But when you create, that partnership with other, community outreach programs, you're able to provide, a bigger impact. So it's really,
sure.
really good for this.
Would you
Definitely
think?
coming all together?
Yes. And what if we could I was just thinking while y'all were talking, like, what if we could, because people ask always, like, how can I get involved? And we are at the Riverbend Baptist Church, which is over here on the West Park Toll. And I'm thought, well, you know what? If people, sponsors or whatever, wanted to come get involved and have a booth, but with something fun, like you just said, for the kids, like face painting or some kind of a game that they could participate in, where it's not you're trying to solicit business to these people. It's literally, it's a humanitarian event where we're trying to let, like you just said, for kids to come and not even realize what's going on. They're just coming to have a good time.
Yeah.
Yep. You got to look at it. We just left the longest government shutdown in the history of the United States of America. There's a lot of people that have been starving for a very long time, and they finally opened us back up last week. And those people are really trying to balance their books, trying to catch up on debt they incurred over that time. No, there's a lot of people that don't have the money for that turkey, for that experience. But this is something to have. This is an opportunity to have a true servant's heart and get out there and assist somebody in need. A lot of times we can get selfish, but this is one of those opportunities that we should absolutely not be selfish and help somebody.
It's a blessing to be able to lighten the load on somebody else that is not able to do that.
For sure.
Bianca and Jackie, do you guys need any volunteer bodies to help, or are y'all covered in that area?
In that area, we are covered. Thankfully, we have a lot of, we all came together, all of us together, all three of us, all three realties came together, and we're thankful for that. As of right now, we are trying to feed more families in our area. We do have 250. So yes, any extra donations that we give more to our Pasadena area over here on our east side, it would be wonderful.
Sure.
Like I said, we all come together, we all help each other out, especially us as a family, and giving to other families. It's just heartwarming to all of us, to able to give to everybody, especially on this Thanksgiving year.
Yeah, and I always hear every year here in Houston, of course, of I think it's Star of Hope or whoever does that Thanksgiving meal where it's like a massive event and people can go and it feeds the homeless and all of that. And I've never went and volunteered during that because I have family and all that. And I'm always with them, but I see it and I hear other people that have gotten involved in that and they're like, it's so rewarding. Like they always say like, I don't even want to eat my own Thanksgiving dinner. I'd rather just go serve. And so I think this is that's a great benefit that we have. That's actually on Thanksgiving Day, but this is like a whole nother thing where we're actually giving it to them for them to be able to cook in their own homes, and provide that meal for their family. I think it's such a beautiful thing. Daisy, how many people did you guys serve last year? Do you remember?
We served a little over 200.
And that was in like no notice whatsoever.
Yeah.
Do you know on a like corporate level how many in Chicago they typically serve?
I want to say that they serve over they have I think 4 or 5 locations in Chicago. God, I know it's a couple thousand that they serve over there. I do know that.
And if you think about it on the grand scale level, like Realty of Chicago, that was just Chicago. And that's the founder, that was his vision to feed all these people. Now with Realty of America, we're in 18 states. And our goal is to have every state doing this and participating. And then within each state to have multiple cities. And then within each city to have multiple like locations, because we want to reach the masses. And as we grow as a company, and we'll be in all states by the end of next year.
Correct.
Won't that be a super cool thing when it's a nationwide largest turkey giveaway ever?
Yep. And that's the goal. That was the goal for Eddie, that, to create the largest turkey giveaway in the United States. We have 19 cities participating with Realty of America. And so that's incredible. And it will probably be more because, we've got about 4 or 5 in Chicago. We've got 3 in Houston. And the goal is to continue expanding and growing. And so we do have some, cities that just launched and just opened up in their markets. And so what they're doing is partnering with some of the other locations, just to kind of get a see and get a feel of how our giveaways look like. And it's going to look different everywhere. So some locations throughout the US might be giving away 100, some might be doing 50. But here in Houston, let's try to feed 1,000 families at minimum. Let's make a difference.
Daisy, in your location, is there a way for anyone to register for this? And if so, how, or are you guys at capacity?
No, we are always looking for hands.
Okay.
And so I don't know if it's still on my social media, but I'll definitely reshare it again today. Okay. We actually have a QR code where we are asking for volunteers. And we're going to need, help with everything, crowd control, the distribution itself, pick up, set up, on the day of. We had, a few people, signed up, to volunteer, but we could definitely always use more.
Okay. Bianca and Jackie, how about you? Are you guys still looking for families to join? Do you have the ability to take on more families? And if so, how do they register?
So as we know of, they're not registering. They're just going to pass by. And then we're just going to hand them. They're going to have the guys unloading the turkeys. We're going to pack everything up and then just give them to each car that pulls up. So we don't have a register list. Maybe that's something we can look into on our next turkey, on our turkey thing. But I feel like next year is going to be so much bigger. And that's the goal, to just keep giving more and more every year.
Yeah. Because together we can do so much more than us trying to do it by ourselves, or you guys or Daisy's. Like this is not possible.
Yeah.
Paul, for the west side, like how are people registering? Are we at capacity? What are we doing? You're muted, I think.
I really get into it and I really get excited about it. And I have a very dry personality, so it's hard for me to redo it. But we have the link in the actual event. In this live post, if you guys are wanting to be a sponsor, we have a landing page that'll take you to. You can read a little bit of information in there, and then you
No,
can
but for families.
Oh, families, well, that would depends if we get past our needed amount to purchase more turkeys. So we already have 500 families through the Family Hope Foundation. So right now we're sitting. I
We
would
need
say,
turkeys.
yeah, we need turkeys. We need plenty of turkeys, and the cost we need more than what we have right now. We need to rally a bunch of funds together so we can provide more families. But the more that we receive from sponsors, the more turkeys that we'll buy. And anything that we receive over the amount to purchase the turkeys, or if we end up with more revenue than we do turkeys, we're gonna then give that directly to the Family Hope Foundation.
And this is a rain or shine event, y'all. It's not like, we're going to wait and see if it happens. No, this is happening. It's Eddie Garcia's vision is for it to be done on the Monday before Thanksgiving. And so that's required. So if you're looking for a turkey giveaway in any of these locations, states, cities, or anybody with Realty of America that's participating, it is happening Monday. Don't look for it Tuesday or Wednesday. It's Monday, which is the 24th. Now we can choose our own kind of times that work for us. And so we all kind of did, just dependent on our work schedules and our families and the area that we're serving. So Daisy, can you again let us know the time of your event, the location and the address, please?
Yes. So we are going to be at the Trenton Place Apartments. And that is at 13011 Northborough Drive in Houston, Texas. We will be there from 5:30 to 7:30 next Monday. I will have a flyer on my social media that has the location of all of ours. And if you follow Realty of America Official on social media, we are going to be releasing a list of all participating cities in the United States. We will have Houston on there as well, and the 3 locations, and then I'll have a separate one, a separate flyer, for Houston. And so that's all we ask, share, I mean, if you can, help feed one family, reach out to one of us, to all of us. It's definitely going to take, a lot of people to truly make a difference. And, especially with, the craziness that we've had, and the government shutdown. My daughter and I were volunteering, at a food pantry on Saturday, and the line of people that were there waiting at 8 a.m. when it opened was, it's truly a humbling experience.
And your focus is on the north side, correct, Daisy?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So you guys, vendors, like whoever wants to get involved, reach out to Daisy if you're on that north side of Houston. Like anything can help. Everyone can help. We would love to have anybody in there. Yes, Paul? Amy's jumping in here. I just pulled her in. She just jumped.
We have individuals that are in the comments that are they're asking how can they physically volunteer. So if you really have a servant's heart and you want to get out there, if you want to assist us, with us, I know in the West Houston, that's 500 people. So that's going to be a lot of turkeys moving parts. If you want to reach out to Trisha and try to kind of organize something to where we can meet up at the same time and assist in putting these groceries in people's cars, we greatly appreciate the help. I don't know about Jackie and Bianca or Daisy, if you guys would allow people that just want to get out there and help.
Absolutely. I have information on my social media, for anyone that wants to come in, volunteer, lend a hand. Definitely reach out to me.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like none of us do this for a living. And we're like, thankfully we have brought in like churches to help us, and they do food drives, because when you put together something like this and that quantity of people and food in need, and you can't have chaos. It's got to have some kind of a structure.
Absolutely.
So this is going to be fun for all of us.
Yeah. And we did this, we partnered with this same outreach program during the backpack giveaway that we do every August. And we were able to, I think we were able to provide over 700 backpacks, for kids starting school. And so that's the other thing, Eddie Garcia is, that's something that they've been doing in Chicago for years. And he definitely wanted to replicate that, throughout the nation,
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Bianca and Jackie, for everyone, so that you're writing this down, remind everyone what part of the city you guys are going to be in, your location, your address, and the time that you guys will be there Monday.
Yes, definitely. So we are on the southeast side, which is in the Pasadena area. We're going to be at the Memorial Baptist Church. The address is 6901 Fairmont Parkway. So it's right off of Fairmont. It's like on a busy street. The church has an amazing parking space, just for them to come in and get their turkeys and go. It is going to be from 4 to 6. So again, we don't have a register list. It's just for those families that, come in, first come, first serve. So it's going to be amazing.
It is. If people want to get out and help, are you guys still looking for help for vendors, people like that?
Yeah, go ahead.
For sponsors and stuff like that, they're able to register for hands-on. We would be happy to have extra help. Right now, I think that we're kind of okay, but if they want to reach out and we can see where we can put them, then they're more than welcome to reach out and we can find a spot to put them at.
Yeah. Even if they just come greet people and with a smiling face,
Yeah, even if they just come by and just say hi, that would be amazing, We love for everybody to come out into the community and come and just, have conversations, talk, and, meet new people, and come help.
You can never have too much food. Even if people wanted to bring dozens of cookies and pies, they're going to need it. We're going to have, unfortunately, I can foresee us maybe running out of food because people are just going to be showing up. And even if we have a list, what are you going to do if someone shows up and they're not on the list? You're like, oh, sorry, you can't have food. We're going to feed people until we run out of food. So I would say the more, the merrier. Bring.
Yep.
Paul, remind everyone of where we will be and time and address, please.
Trisha, where will we be? We'll be November 24th. It'll be
Monday.
From 4 to 6.
Yes, ours is from 4 to 6. It's at Riverbend Baptist Church. And I don't have the address right offhand.
I have it in front of me. Do you want it?
What is it?
It's at 27600 FM 1093 in Fulshear.
So if you're familiar with the West Side, it's on, if you take the West Park toll heading towards Fulshear, it's going to be on the right-hand side, close to 1463. Much like they said, it's a big parking lot, and the church is kind of set back. And at Riverbend Baptist Church, Family Hope has been doing a food drive there for years and feeding the needy in this area. So their list comes from Family Hope and the people that they've been already kind of taking care of. And here's something that you guys should know about. And I learned this just from Family Hope last week when we were on the call with him, the director. He said, they have a certain amount of money that they bring in every month in donations that helps run the organization. But with this government shutdown and the economy and the way things aren't where they need to be for November and December. And literally, when we reached out to them, this is how God works in mysterious ways. We reached out to them to see if they would be interested in doing this with us because we need help. We've never done this. We don't know how to do this. And they were like, oh my gosh, we have all the fixings for the families, but we have no turkeys. So he said, we didn't know what we were going to do to feed the families because funding is low right now. People aren't wanting to give. And so they're struggling to have the protein to feed the families. And we were like, but that's us. We'll do it. So it was
yeah.
God, it was like divine.
Blessing.
Yes. Yeah. They have the list. Okay, then we'll just bring the protein. Excited, y'all. Amy Lampman just jumped in on the call. Amy, Daisy's let everyone know because Amy is on the north side. Amy, tell us about what this turkey giveaway means to you, why you're involved in it, and what your hopes are with this turkey giveaway. Amy's driving. I bet she can't unmute. Well, Amy's happy about it all. I'll speak for her. Daisy, last thoughts about the turkey giveaway.
I'm just really excited for it. This is one of the biggest reasons why I moved over to Realty of America. It's, truly leading with service, generosity, and truly having leadership that has servant hearts. Mark's Mark's love language is acts of service, and that's my love language. And so that's one of the big things, that's why I like to volunteer and help out and do all the things. Because I think that when you've been in that situation, growing up, we've all been through that. You're able to see what a difference it can make in your life, and being able to turn around and, pour that into someone else. It builds goodwill with local families who remember that to show up when it mattered, who showed up when it mattered.
Yeah.
So, it's just truly something that I am so excited about and really looking forward to.
It's going to be freaking awesome. Bianca and Jackie, how about you guys?
For us, I think that it's more than just a giveaway. It's a reminder that people are not alone. Like, we're all in this together as a community. So we are here to support you guys. Like, we're here to support them in the times of need. Like, we know it's tough. So I feel like it's a blessing that we are able to do this for them, and they can lean on us in these tough times.
Sure. How about you, Bianca?
No, definitely to me, this is, just to us, our whole team here at Houston Central Hub, it means a lot to us, because these people just don't come like with Realty America. They come and they trust us. So when they come here to trust us, we also want to show them, like, man, thank you for y'all's trust. Thanks to the community that also comes, and we want to give to our community, show them how much we appreciate them. And these families that are in need, especially now, like, I know we all have families, and for us just to put a turkey on a table to a family and be like, man, like that's heartwarming to us, and know that we can give, and come on, especially all of us, that we all come together to give, exactly like y'all are saying that Eddie, how he came, exactly like, and it feels good to be able to help this community and
fulfills
help
our souls.
Yes, and it makes you feel good, and you just like, we always hear, like, even here with Houston Hub, we always give it to our community. We were also at the school event, we took our children's with us, and it's just something so beautiful just to see the smiles on these children and on these families, and for these families out there, just to know that, man, we're able to have this turkey. We're able to have a blessed turkey, this year. It feels wonderful. And it feels, to know that we're able to do this as a community, to help our community, to make them feel good.
To give back.
Good.
How about you, Paul? Final thoughts on Paul, are you stressed out about the turkey giveaway?
Y'all have 500.
I don't know if y'all know who I'm partnered with over here, Trisha Turner. I think I'm stressed out every second of the day. But I'm actually, it is, when putting together something of this magnitude in this little of a window, it is very stressful. But I'll tell you one thing, if I am focusing on what we're doing for people, the opportunity that we're providing for people. My mom called me the other day, and my mom works for Home Depot corporate. And she said there's a girl that works at the warehouse that she told my mom that every night her son eats just sandwiches. They just eat sandwiches every night. And so my mom said, you know what, Paul, we need to go ahead and cook a turkey for them. And I said, it's funny that you mentioned that, Mom. We're actually doing something for the company. And I said that really hit me to remind me that no matter how stressed out or how bogged down I feel about anything, there's somebody going through something way worse that I need to get out of my own way and help people. So yes, it's stressful, Trisha Turner, but you know what? We're doing this from a good place, and from right here, it's not stressful at all. Bring it.
And we're all business owners, and we're in the real estate business, so we have to hustle. We don't eat if we don't earn. So we are out there hustling, but to whom much is given, much is required. And that needs to be kind of what we lean on. Like, we're going to put aside our daily things that we know we have to get done. They'll get done, but we've got to focus on feeding people, because that won't get done if we don't focus on it. There won't be enough food. There won't be enough resources. And there'll be people that show up and we can't serve them. And that's a letdown. And that's not okay, because we raised our hand and we said that we would do this. And so, and there's a lot of other people involved in the company with us. You know, we're just on here, but there are many that couldn't get on today, because it takes a village. It takes a village to come together and be like, hey, I've got this. Hey, I've got this. Hey, let's do this. We're doing that. And so in the north side, there's not just Daisy and Amy. There are several other people with Realty of America that are part of this, that have come together. Here on the west side where we are, we've got several people that as soon as they heard about it, they jumped in. They're like, what can I do to help? Like, get me a shirt. Like, I'm bringing my kid. Like, we're going to be part of this. And of course, you guys in the central, y'all really have it laid on y'all, because Central's like a big area. Like, it's not just Pasadena, it's downtown. It's all things right there. So you guys have a big conglomerate of people there that are with you, like locked arms, and we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Overall, our goal, and we said it in our Women of ROA board meeting, we're like, let's set a goal to feed 1,000 families. That's our goal. And y'all, I think we can surpass that.
And you know what the craziest thing, if you really break everything down, yes, we're feeding families, but in a time of uncertainty with jobs, we're also stimulating the economy and making sure that people that are employed currently stay employed. Number one, by purchasing the turkeys, we're making sure that those guys and girls that work at HEB, Kroger's, Sam's, Costco, they have an occupation because they have a job to do. We're also making sure that those individuals that farm or raise turkeys, they're actually receiving revenue off of the purchase of the turkey. So we're helping our entire community from the bottom all the way up to the top, or from the top all the way to the bottom, or however you want to look at it. So this is a huge thing that we're doing, especially with 1,000 families. And I say that from the men of ROA.
Well, we love it, you guys. And I want to thank y'all, Daisy, you guys, Jackie, Bianca, and Paul, of course, for doing this and raising your hand, because like the easy thing to do is like, oh, I'm too busy, I don't have time, next year I'll do it. But it's you guys that said, you know what? No, we're going to do this and we're going to make it work. So thank y'all. And thank you for like getting a text from me like, hey, can you jump on Monday with no notice? Like, we got to make this happen.
Yeah. And a special thank you, to our partners that, have allocated funds, towards this. On the north, we have, a lender with USA Mortgage, and this is the second year that he, is covering, the cost of these turkeys. And we know, that the real estate market's been, a little crazy. But just having the unwavering support, of these partners that continue to pour into the vision of ROA, as well as the agents, it definitely goes a long way.
I love it.
Yeah, just a quick little shout out, like definitely to our sponsors too. We're very grateful. Like it was within just a couple of days, they came together. Independency Title, really quickly, Clear Choice, and even one of our personal clients, he just like from his heart, he gave a large amount. His name is Fernando Peña, and I would love to give a shout out to like our sponsors for, also giving in. So shout out to them, for giving it. And it was like, again, it's just in a couple of days, and hopefully we can come more together and feed more of these families to our community here at Houston Central. We love to everybody.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that you just said one of your clients did it, because I didn't even think about that. So, all right, y'all, if y'all are listening, like a lot of you are business owners. Come on, y'all, come up with some turkeys. We need help, right?
Let's feed our area. Let's give back, y'all.
Let's be one of those places that it's like the people just kept coming, and we just kept like giving, just like fishers and loaves. That story, like it just kept getting provided. Like, here's more turkeys. Yeah. We're not even going to worry about running out. We're going to serve the people that are needed, for sure.
One thing I can promise you is rain, sleet, snow, or shine, as long as we have turkeys and there's families there, I'm going to be passing them out. So I don't care if I'm exhausted by the end of the night. I'm putting it all out there. So the more the merrier. Let's go.
Love it. Okay, you guys that are paying attention, Monday, a week from today, it's going to start at 4:00 somewhere throughout Houston so that we can help all of you guys get food. Most of it's going to be on a first come, first serve basis. So naturally, you're going to want to get there as early as you possibly can. Every location is going to have pretty similar guidelines. It's one family, of course, that we're feeding. So don't come and try to get servings for 3 different families. We're just serving one family. You got to think about everybody. And then Daisy, you are sharing the map pretty much of all the locations. Where can they go to find that, Daisy?
Yes. Well, we are waiting for the entire U.S., but Texas will be available. Well, for the Houston area, we'll have that today. That we'll be able to share.
Will they find that on Facebook if they follow you?
Yes.
Okay. So y'all see her name, Daisy Cohn. Follow her. Follow all of us, but Daisy's really great at organizing events. We lean on her organizational skills. And so you count on seeing it on her stuff, and the rest of us will just grab it from there.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get it from you too,
We'll get it,
Daisy.
Daisy, thank you for being so organized and for like heading up a lot of this. It takes a village, and we're all here to make it happen. And if you're a family out there and you need help, reach out to any of us. If you want more info about it, reach out to any of us. If you're a vendor, please reach out to any of us. Sponsor, client that just wants to give, or anybody. You don't have to be a client, just anybody. It will take anybody that wants to come help. That's what Thanksgiving is all about.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You guys have an amazing day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Y'all
Happy
too.
Monday.
Happy Monday, guys.
Bye.
Love y'all.